Hey everyone, this is Apurav Chauhan. I have always wanted to share my learnings of the software and the industry to the community, and I'm so glad that I'm finally doing it. I hope you all like it. In today's talk, I'm going to discuss about workplace possessiveness. Possessiveness can creep into any relationship. I'm sure you must have seen possessiveness in couples. When I say workplace possessiveness, I don't mean the possessiveness in the newly formed couple in the companies, but it's more towards the relationship that a manager has with his one of the best employees in his team. Just a few weeks back, I was sitting with one of my friend who is also a manager. He told me that one of the freshers that they hired a year back has shown an interest to change the team. Uh, the reasons he gave him was the kind of work that he was doing in his team was becoming monotonous day by day, and he wanted to explore certain new things. My friend was so upset that he gulped a complete bottle of whiskey because he couldn't digest the fact that the guy whom he trained and mentored was now planning to leave his team. Even though the whiskey thing is something that I made up, but the intention is leaders still don't know how to grasp this fact that we have no right to play with someone else's career. If he wishes to change his team for better opportunities, we should let him go. For a leader, the interest of his teammates should always come before his personal interests. Instead, I find leaders trying to brainwash or emotionally blackmail their team members by saying certain facts that भाई हमने तुम्हें ट्रेन किया है अब तुम कैसे जा सकते हो and maybe as a long term roadmap we do have certain new technology in place that will surely help you, but they don't realize that by saying these things or by doing these things they're not only putting his team members career in jeopardy but also in long run the productivity of his team will also go down. As a remedy, what I believe is we need to educate leaders and senior people about the importance of mentoring and creating more skill set and replicas of such people who are rock stars. Uh, each one of the rock star should have a very specific KRA, which is they need to train one more resource to become just like them or maybe go beyond them in terms of the deliverables, skill set, and attitude. Doing this not only allows the team to grow together but also helps the leaders to keep the emotional angle out of the professional atmosphere. Some of the companies also have this process wherein any employee can move or change his team after they have spent certain amount of time, maybe an year or so. I think this is quite acceptable in the process based companies, but this is definitely missing in startups. And where even the process based companies fail is actually educating the leaders about how to tackle the aftermath, which is when an employee has moved from one team to another, how not to convert this feeling into a bitter one for his initial team member. The relationship the relationship should be kept professional at all times, and if you have backups and mentoring and empowerment in place, I don't think so uh, workplace possessiveness will be there at all. So this is just my 2 cents about the problem and the solution we can have. एंड इन द एंड एक छोटा सा शेर, इश्क दी मेरे मित्रा वे पहचान की, मिट जावे जदों जिद अपनान दी. I hope all the managers have a very healthy relationship with their team members. Best of luck.